Mola, 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 mola. Life breaks you up right there. Life breaks you up right there. No, I just know when people just come on social media for bash nobody, throw hate, throw shade. I'm not a messy person at all. I don't depend on everything though. But there's some things you've said in your life that did not sit too well with me. No. First thing, you're right. You didn't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything because you have freedom of choice. Everyone have freedom of choice and freedom of right, freedom of speech. You could do whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, when you've taken up the role of social media influencing, you have given up that right. When you have a large platform like you do that influences people to do stuff, you have given up that right. You've given up the right to not voice your opinion on situations as such that happened to little Miss Adriano. God rest the dead. And condolences again to the family. No, you came on live and cried and said that because you were traveling and that your flight get delayed and this and the third, there is a reason why you did not say anything. Now, first of all, let me just put aside the travel. Let me just call the bullshit right away. Let me just call it as it is. It is bullshit. Because people like me, we're living in a semi-first world country. I live in the UK. I live 5 hours ahead of Guyana. We get a small platform, could have said something. What about you? Even if my video touched one person and the one person felt sympathy and felt some sort of thing, and was able to share it up or share it so the world could see what is going on. What about you that have a large platform, a large follow that could have shared this to so many people, influence so many people to understand and shed light on the matter that's happening in Guyana? Don't a blind person could have seen that whole situation was politically instigated and it was completely wrong of what was done. No, you decide off your own to make it all about you again. And then decide to say, oh, you were scared and nobody gave you the opportunity to talk. This situation happened since Thursday, girl. Yesterday was Sunday and Sunday night too. Even if you are saying, we understand that the police, the government system have a lot of influence on people and people are scared to say things because they're afraid of one, making the voices be heard and having a lot of their influences being taken away from them and people being blacklisted and basically feeling the wrath of basically speaking out. We understand that happened in Guyana for the longest while. However, if you think that you would have been targeted in any way, you didn't have to make a video. A simple one sentence post on your Facebook, shedding light, shedding awareness, showing sympathy, showing that you are human, would have made a big difference. All of this could have been avoided. And the fact that, and you know what shook everybody is that you, Mola, is a teacher. You just look after children like this is your whole life. And for know that could have been one of your students. That could have been somebody very close to you. You understand? And you did not say anything about the situation, but are you concerned about is your vacation? It's just amazing. And then you're out here playing victim and begging for sympathy from the public because you didn't say nothing. Morning. You cannot be upset that people are taking matters into their own hands because let me tell you something, girlfriend. If this was the UK, if this was the US, if this was places like Canada or like Asia or wherever, like these big countries where there's like major influencers and all these people going on, if this was anything of the sort, you would have already been cancelled. People would have cancelled you so fast. Like you would have lost, if not all, most of your followers. You would have lost everyone and you would have had to start again. Like your name would have been associated with being someone who does not share sympathy and does not understand the gratitude of how this whole situation. Like, yo, if these celebrities them could lose millions of followers for the simplest thing, what make you? I know it's another thing I noticed boy you the other day. I watching one of your live because I follow you. I following you because not only for my own business, but I actually genuinely admire you and the way you carry yourself and these sort of thing. But the other day I watching a live when you went to Carousel and they're asking they're asking if I was them for like send the target, like yeah, send me heart, I think the finger heart or whatever the case was, it was. And these people sending it and sending you. Somebody trying to ask me the same, but this girl is ever going on the people page and support them. I say, you know what? To come to think of it, I never really see sheep on none of these other social media people platforms sending gifts and sending like Sunday starting. I never seen that being done. You cannot want to have people support you and you're not supporting other people. You cannot want that and you're not doing it. Stop making up excuses, Mola. We just call it as it is. This is bullshit. This is you making up excuses as to why you did not do it. And because people realize the gravity of the situation, decide to target you now and make you be aware of what you're doing, now you want to come on here again and cry. In life, there are certain things that you have to take responsibility for. Like, you have to understand that, you know what, and accept that, you know what, this is on me. This is on me for not saying anything. This is on me. I understand the whole thing with your sister have nothing to do with you, indeed, because at the end of the day, your sister have a mind of her own, whatever was said. And the whole thing about you, sister, let me just talk about you just for a second. As much as how your sister jump on Jack the internet for come attack scunt, with how she talk, the girl did shed light on the situation. Was like, what, she felt bad about what happened and it's sad, and these happy she still shed light. And you, Mola, couldn't have done it. Come on. You can't vex with the public. You cannot vex with people saying what they want to say, feeling how they want to feel, and looking at the situation for what it is, because it's exactly how you presented it to them. You understand? You've made it known to them that you do not give a shit. You are inhumane. You do not have any feelings towards this situation, which is very, hi babe, which is very, saddening. But yes, anyways, one of my friend just stopped because I had to walk. Yeah, like, you have to take responsibility of what you've done, and as soon as you realize that and you go to the public and you apologize, first of all, don't come on here and begging people to show you sympathy. Go and apologize. Go and be like, you know what, guys, I'm really sorry. Indeed, you are 100% correct. I should have said something about this. Yes, indeed, I did not want to say anything because I was trying to, be careful with my words or whatever the case may be, and take responsibility. Like, you have to understand, people will respect you a lot more if you actually take responsibility for your actions. And this is not what you're doing. You're deflecting, you're running away, and you're trying to play victim in the whole situation. Morning, Musa. Yeah.